y'all doing? How is everybody doing on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Thursday? Getting ready to go into the weekend, and I'm excited. Let's get ready to talk about our different things that we need to make sure that we have in our system and our body. Y'all been watching me work out every day. We have the King Hulk short set that we have on. This is going for 150. It's normally 175. We're going to set it for 150. If you would like to have it between now and between now and May 25th. Between now and May 25th, those of you all that want any of the King Hulk stuff that we wear or that we're wearing, feel free to let me know. Be glad to get it to you. Let me know. Be glad to get it to you. Okay. Yesterday we had on the white set. Looked real nice. Today we have on the black set with the Balenciaga black shoes and the Balenciaga hat. If I wear it, I sell it. So, and this day we had on the white mysterious shoes. Don't nobody know what they are because they custom. I think I can still get them though. I think I can still get them. So if you want the Balenciaga hat, the Balenciaga shoes, to go with the black set, please let me know. If you want the King Hulk set, it is $175. Go to Cash App. Let me know your size. Now this is what I'm going to tell you. If you are a true 2X, then you might want to get extra large. Like I am a true large, and this is large, but I can probably wear a medium. I probably can get away with a medium. And the reason why is because the kind of material that we use and that we have, it does kind of run a little bit bigger for the size of breathing. This is what we call our breathing material. It gives you a chance to be able to wear it as hot as it is. It doesn't stick to you. It's going to give you that room to move around, to exercise, to go out in the park, to go play with the kids. Whatever you need to do, the short set is kind of made to be able to give you that mobility, that movement. You want to even use them to work out in, all right? I like this because it's raised letter here on the pants, on the shorts, raised letter here. It does have a back pocket, okay? Of course, it has the regular two front pockets, and it is the drawstring, and it's very, very quality clothing, all right? This is our personal brand. This is the King Hulk, Queen Hulk brand. Queen Hulk has the same thing as far as what she has. She has the blue, unconditional. She has the red, resilient. And she has the black, trustworthy. This all comes in Queen Hulk, right? So it's top and bottom set, okay? Top and bottom is set. The trustworthy is what the meaning is. The resilient, what the meaning is. And then the unconditional, and what the meaning is. Very nice shirts for the women. So those of you all women that want it, they are $125 for the women. For the men, it's $150. Of course, it's more material. And that's just how it is. The women, we're going to try to give you guys a discount of $125. So if you want to buy something for your kids, for your teenagers, this is something really nice. My brands that has came out, King Hulk, and then also for you ladies, for your daughters to wear the Queen Hulk. Let people know I'm unconditional. I love you in spite of, okay? I'm resilient. I'm going to get the task done no matter what. And I am trustworthy. You can trust me to carry out, to do what I need to do. Trust me to be human, you can trust me to be me, okay? On top of that, we have our detox system. This detox system is 2-pill and 1 liquid system, guaranteed to work, promise you it will work. I do this detox, and this is what I call, I'm gonna share with you the 2 ways that I did lose the weight. One, I did what is called a heavy detox. I'm just trying to say hi to everybody that's coming in because they got the new way of saying hi to everybody on TikTok. It's cool. It used to be only on Instagram. When I do what I call a full serious flush, I take half of the liquid, I do the bottle, I run out the bottles. Once they run out within 15 to 16 days, I do the other half of the liquid. In doing that, you're going to get a total flushing. While I'm detoxing for the 16 to 18 days, I don't put nothing in my system that's not going to be my normal eating after the detox. So all my bad eating, everything happens the night before I take this. So whatever I'm eating, bad, whatever, cookies, blah, 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 When I take half of this the next day, the night before, the next day when I take this, all right, I'm not eating bad no more. Everything I'm putting in my system is not a diet that I have you on. It's called life food. This is going to be the food that you're going to eat the rest of your life because it brings life. If you put living food in you, then you will have living enzymes, you will have living probiotics, you have everything in you that keep your body functioning. Now, those of you that's coming on my KH5 with the TikTok, if you could hit the screen, I really, really appreciate it. And when you come in, stay in. Don't nobody leave out of it. And I know some of y'all used to see me dancing and all that kind of stuff. That's on my other channel. All the dancing, all the stuff that I do. And I do sometimes upload it on this channel. But this is my live channel of encouragement, uplifting about your health. The other channel is we get a chance to see me dance, get freaking, get nasty, all right? And that's Michael the Hulk, 50 the letter N. Michael the Hulk, 50 the letter N, all right? But this is what we talk about, King Hulk and Queen Hulk products and everything that we sell. One of the things that you see is the short sets for the men or the women. Listen, women, all of my stuff is unisex, right? For the women stuff, that's all women. But stuff I wear is unisex, so men and women can wear it, right? If you don't want it to say King Hulk, you want it to say Queen Hulk, this is our custom company. So we customize these clothes, we make the shirts, we do the whole 9 yards. You can do it. If you have a family reunion coming up, if you have a wedding coming up, a birthday coming up, or God forbid a funeral coming up, we also do all the shirts. So all you gotta do is to send us how many shirts you need, send us the design. Our design department will get on it immediately. Within 3 to 4 business days, you'll have your design back to see what it is and to give an okay. Within a week after that, you'll have your stuff sitting at your door, okay? We're a very, very minimal price, especially if you're coming through the King Hulk or Queen Hulk social media page, or you reach out to me, then I will give you a better discount than I give people that just get in touch with us on our other platforms that we have, that we advertise our t-shirt business. We do mugs, we do coats, we do cups, we do, yes, I said coats, we do coats, cups, shoes, whatever you need. We are a one-stop place as far as printing and labeling and all that. King Hulk goes through that company because that company is ran by some of the people that help is on the board of the King and Queen Hulk board. So they have assisted us to, when we design our own clothing and everything, that they do the printing, they do all the material, finding the material for us, make sure what we want, how we want to wear. Most of y'all know that I got big chests and big arms, so my shirts are going to fit tight. They're going to look tight at the top, but they kind of loose on the sides because you want to have the mobility to be able to do some things that you want to do. So in doing that, as you're losing the weight and getting ready to waist, we try to make sure that we totally make sure that you're fit in health and then in your look, okay? Yes, ladies, we do sell product. We sell product purses, we sell Gucci purses, Louis Vuitton purses. None of my stuff comes from China. All of my stuff is legit. All of my stuff is high quality. And I am proud to be a sponsor of them as they also are a sponsor of me because I'm also a model for some of these companies that I sell it. I wear it, I sell it from head to toe, all right? Even the Balenciagas, Balenciagas, excuse me, the Balenciagas, yes, we sell all of that, okay? But back to this. You take half of this, with these two for 14, 16 days, take the other half, you're totally flushed out and cleansed. Don't put no more junk in your system. Eat the life meal. I got in the letter that I'm going to send to you, 7-day meal prep that you'll be able to do for the rest of your life. And then 7-day workout program. In your midst of your workout program, one of the things that one of my clients uses all the time, point blank period, he only comes to the gym every now and then to use a sauna and to use a swimming pool. But his number one workout equipment, all the stuff he got, treadmill, boom, boom, he uses his ab roller. He uses his ab roller to failure. In other words, he goes sometimes 300, 400 ab rolls, different directions, everything I've trained him, sometimes 300, 400, 500, till he just goes to fail, he can't do it no more. He does it, rest a couple of minutes, come back later on, do it again. Rest a couple of minutes, come back. This man has lost 60 pounds. Now, he's on a different kind of diet than what I subscribe to him because he has a different kind of build. So we found the kind of diet that'll work for him. Actually, he researched it, found it. He has lost 60 pounds in less than 30 days. But his stomach is getting crazily solid, and it comes from the ab roller that we sold, okay? So if you can't afford the whole system, get the part that you can get. With the detox, you're going to need something to help you work out with, and that is our ab roller. You're going to need some energy to make it throughout the day because as you're losing weight, you're also losing energy, right? This makes sense. When you're losing weight, when you're on a low-calorie diet, or when you're on a health life meal. A lot of our life food gives life to the body, to the organs, but it doesn't give you them fillers, that fat filler where you feel like you're full, but you're really not because you put a lot of sugar and process in your body. No, that's not what it does. This is giving your organs, your kidneys, your bladder, it's giving all those things that is in need of nutrients. When you're on my life meal, it's giving all of that. It's giving probiotics, it's giving protein, it's giving BCAAs in it, it's giving amino acids in it. That's what your body needs. Though you are that's over 40, you need muscle mass tone. In other words, you need your muscle to stay toned, to stay mass, as long as it possibly can. And what I have you eating is going to always make sure that your muscles are being fed during the day and during the night. You need energy. This is all plant-based. You have no side effects to it because it's all plant-based and mushroom empowered. Now, mushrooms have different things, or different mushrooms do different things, right? But this does not make you high. This is giving you the energy and the strength that you need. Is by Ambrosia Collective, Mike Rashid, which is also with C.T. Fletcher, which is also with Kevin the Hope Washington, and different other black bodybuilders who have done and worked into the business for years, sometimes 20. C.T. Fletcher, everybody knows him. He's been around almost 30-something years, all natural guy, and he even endorses this. I've been on this for 2 years. It has no crash. It doesn't take you so high where you just all up all night. No. It takes you to the place of where you can maintain sustainable energy, do your 8-hour workouts, so put away your 5-hour energies, put away your coffees, put away your keto teas and all that. You better replace it with this, all right? Because it's all natural. Then when you get to that peak, you're then working out, you go through the day, whatever you're doing. Then as it comes down towards that time of you relaxing, it puts you down to a real nice state. And when you go to bed, it doesn't keep you jittery and keeping you up. It's going to allow you to fall asleep because it's all plant-based. You can't go wrong. If you eat clean, put the inside clean, it's going to come out clean through your urine and through your bowel movement. Yes, your bowel movement is going to still be itty. Gotcha. Your piss is going to still be pissy. Gotcha. But there's a difference when you pissing out yellow and dark. You're pissing out clear and henna yellow. That means your kidneys, your liver, your bladder, all of that is clean. It's one thing when you bowel moving black versus bowel moving brown. Black means you're bleeding somewhere. You could be bleeding your intestines. You could be having an ulcer in your stomach. You could be bleeding within your pancreas or whatever. And that's the reason why it's coming out that way. So when you eat clean, you're going to also get waste out of you as clean as it possibly can. Some of you have a problem with creating sweat. It's taking you 30, 40 minutes creating sweat. Our sauna suits have already been known. Everyone who buys it sells the same thing, has the same story. Man, within the first 3 to 5 minutes of us wearing the K, that's KH, that's not HK, that's KH. If it's inverted on y'all screen, KH, King Hulk. This is our own personal sauna suit. Then you put it on within the first 2 or 3 minutes. You're walking, you're riding a bike, you're on the treadmill, you're doing cardio, you're stretching, you're breaking out of the sweat. And in the midst of breaking out of sweat, as you're losing weight and waist, you're also losing inches. You need something to keep your stomach from going all over the place and also having skin everywhere. So that way when you are able to take off your shirt or lift up your shirt, you can see the definition of the 8-pack. Now I have an 8-pack, not a 6-pack. And I tell you all the time, if you cannot hold your stomach in and still yet talk and make a C, it's because you got too much waste, you got too much toxin, you got too much gas in between your wall of your stomach and your back. You ought to be able to make a C, still be able to talk without anything changing in your voice, without you straining yourself and all that, because your muscle core in your back, look at this oblique, dang, that's a big old muscle, is intact. When your core is right, your body is balanced, okay? All right, let me talk about something very encouraging, and hopefully it will lift you up. Those of y'all that's coming in on the Facebook, hey, how you doing? Those of y'all that's coming to TikTok, come on, continue with hit the screen. Those of you that's on Instagram, those of you on Facebook, how y'all doing? Now listen, how you doing? How y'all doing? If y'all can interact with me, ask questions, whatever, while we're on. Please keep it with the topic that we're talking about if you can. Yes, the print is real. Y'all be amazed at some of the stuff I get. And people say, why are you always adjusting yourself? I got something to adjust, leave me alone. Anyway, we're going to talk about domestic violence. We need to stop it. It needs to stop. One of the reasons why I kind of went on a sabbatical, not so much sabbatical, I kind of went from being full-time as a relationship counselor to now kind of doing it as needed is because my last few cases, the hideousness that I seen on the person and even in the file, it was just too much. They don't call me Hulk. They don't call me King Hulk for no reason. All right, that stuff is real with me. This is real with me. I have a kingly anointing. I have a kingly demeanor, and I have a kingly lifestyle. But the Hulk side of me, it smashes things. It defends. If you really watch the Hulk, and I know it's a fictitious character, cartoon character. What I used to like about David Banner in the Hulk series, and then even when the comics came out, he tore up buildings and a lot of other stuff, but he never killed anyone. He never hurt anybody personally who was not an enemy to the people that he loved. There was a young lady that he loved very dearly. He loved his family very dearly. He loved the science of science very dearly. And when people would come against something that he loved, he defended it and smashed it to where it had no use for the person who was trying to weaponize it to come against what he was trying to bring cure to. He was really trying to figure out how to cure certain ailments and diseases, and that's how he ended up putting gamma within himself, woke up something, and next thing you know, he has supernatural strength. He's not an alien, he's a normal human being, but he taps into supernatural strength, right? In the midst of it, he is protecting, and the thing is, his anger is what triggers. And I had an anger issue against bullies. I had an anger issue against people who hurt people, especially domestic violence. Because unfortunately, in my home, I had to watch my mother as my father was exiting the house around 3 going on 4 years old, beat my mother and beat her and hurt her leg really bad. It was from that moment, as far back as I can remember, I made it up my mind. One, always defend my mother from any person, period. Number two, start defending women because I had one sister at that time by my mom. I have several sisters on my dad, from my dad. And my dad, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, he's a great man because he is fair to other people. He just don't know how to be fair to his family. He didn't know how to be a father to none of us, but he helped a lot of young men come out of the system in Colorado, helped them get on their feet, make sure that they went to the youth programs that he had, but he couldn't take care of not now 16 of his children, not one of them, he didn't. He just had a problem taking care of his own. And I have to say why, because my grandfather, unfortunately, did some really medieval stuff to my original grandmother. He actually killed her by beating her. He actually was beating my dad and all of my uncles with bull whips, with anything he could find. He was an old Indian. He used to drink heavy, and every time he got drunk, he got very dangerous. He got very violent. If you said anything to him that was not back in those days, you got to remember, back in those days, a man was a man. He didn't talk back. He didn't say certain things. And unfortunately, my dad and my aunties and all of them had to go through that. Most of all of my uncles and my aunties on my dad's side left the home by the time they turned 13. They can get married, they can get out of there, they can get their land, they can get their acre or whatever, and they can just leave the house and become their own. And my dad did the same thing. He ran away from home, actually joined the military. They found out that he had a fake ID. He kicked him out. As soon as he turned 18, he went back in because he just didn't want to face the trauma and the drama at the house, right? He didn't want to face all those whoopings and beatings that my grandfather was doing. Now, once again, my grandfather being Indian, you know, he comes from that time when they was really smoking peace pipes. And he was born in a teepee, like for real, in Watauga, Oklahoma. But his father, my great-grandfather, was an abuser also because he went through the time when white people that came in took a lot of the land. He had to fight. Unfortunately, my grandfather was a part of their war in Oklahoma when the Indians tried to rebuild against. He had to hurt some people. He had to kill some folks. And all of this stuff is like trauma to the person, right? That they pass down to the closest thing to them, give their wife and their children sometimes. In the midst of all of that, my father gets these generational things. You know, my uncles get them. Unfortunately, some of my brothers get them. By the time it gets to me, and I'm the baby boy of my mother, not the baby boy of my dad, but I'm the baby boy of my mother, I made in my mind, I had to stop it. The curse has to stop with someone. So I became a big, very advocate of women and not accepting abuse. And the way I did it, if somebody was beating you up, call me. I was a pretty big guy, even around about 14 or 15 years old. I can remember my first time beating up a grown man. And that grown man was the person who tried to hit my sister. He never hit my sister again. And so from about 14 all the way up until 21 or 2021 when I left for the military, and even when I would come home and visit, people that knew me, people that was family folk that was going through, I was that guy you called if somebody was putting their hands on you. I just don't. There's no reason to do it. I'm talking about fighting, grabbing you, holding you, pushing you, shoving you, because they're trying to defend themselves. Women, walk up on men. For men, it's pushing you off, or grabbing you, or jacking you up to to get your attention. I do endorse all of that because somewhere you have hit the wrong switch and you thinking that you're supposed to go off on a grown man physically. Don't do that. I taught my daughters don't do that. I taught my sisters don't do that. Told my mom if she ever get married again. Just there's some things you don't throw pots, pans, or knives. You can say what you want to say, but even to a certain degree, do not if you don't turn the light switch on, the lights won't come on. Now I do believe that verbally there is some abusive things people say, but keep it verbal. When you start throwing pots, pans, and knives, come on, women. People have to defend themselves because you can end up, the knife can go into the heart and kill them. Oops, hell. Don't do that. You don't like abuse physically, don't give it out. Because this is what I found out in my cases. And there's a lot of women that abuse their husbands physically. Beat them with bats and everything else. Now I ask the question, well, did he even approach you? No. Just ain't gonna let no nigga talk crazy to me. God, dog. So you grab a whole damn Louisville slugger and bust him inside his head? That's why you hear it right now, because the court order is saying that they're going to throw your butt in jail. Yeah, like no, boo, keep your hands off your man. And I know some of y'all come from different states and everything, well, that's cool, that ain't cool. That is not cool sitting up here putting your hands on the man. Stop doing that. Don't do that, right? Keep your hands off him. If you got to hit him, leave him. If you got to hit her, leave her. Domestic violence on either side is not cool. Keep your hands and all objects to yourself. Go downtown. Every downtown got a place where you can smash stuff up. They got the new thing where you can throw a hatchet and stuff. They got all this stuff that's out that you can be able to do and be able to get your stress and all that out. But putting your hands on another human being, no. Stop it. Don't do it. Because it ain't cool. This is 2024. And I just heard something the other day that just it broke my heart. Because I'm the kind of guy, I'm very successful. I've done a lot of stuff. And I'm underneath the impression that I've done enough stuff that I can go sit in jail for 5 or 10 years. I can go do some things and take charge. And when I heard, I mean, immediately, the defender of me jumped up like, and the people would say, no, don't do it. And I started turning red. They're like, oh shoot, he's turning red. See, Hulk turning green. My ears started turning red because I'm thinking, I just remember what my dad did to my mom, and just all played back in my head. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not 3 and 4 years old no more, Negro. I'm 53 years old, get returned 54. Where he at? Let's go handle this right now. Now, I ain't the baddest nigga in this world. I'm the baddest nigga on this planet. I just believe, I don't think there's a human being that can whip me. I don't give a damn who he is. I just don't. My switch turns on, it's massacre. That's all I know how to help and defend people. If you're bullying people, and you're hurting people, and you're getting your thrills off of whipping on women, I give my thrills off of whipping up on you. Keep your hands to yourself. Men, even if the woman is hitting you, walk away. Most of these women's hits, some of them hurt, kind of get you, but they're not doing too much damage to you. You know how to block them off, whatever. But move around, call 911. You're not a punk. People are going to applaud that you didn't break them, or going to say, man, you're a good man. You're not going to look like a punk. You're not going to look like you're weak. You're going to look like somebody who understands that sometimes what women go through, man. Let me tell you, most of the time when the women told me they got violent, had nothing even to do with the husband. There's so much that women deal with. So much BS that women deal with, man, that they need that outlet sometimes, but they take it out on the kids or they take it out on you, which is wrong. So we have other things that we can help women to be able to do with that. But if you a man that's doing that to a woman, come on, bro. Come on, we got to stop that. There's a whole lot of other ways that you can be able to get your point across. And if you're trying to set authority, let me say you something right now. You're not a king or a man of authority because you can holler louder, cuss more, and physically restrain someone. That doesn't make you a man. That doesn't make you a king. That doesn't make you nothing but a sorry nigga. Because you're using your strength and your voice to overpower someone who you know don't talk that fast like you do, or holler. That she ain't cussing out like you cussing like that, unless you got that one. But there's only a few of them that do that. But most women across the board, they ain't trying to even go there like that with you. So even if she did some foul stuff, I tell you all the time, being a king, one of the greatest ways that I've hurt any woman in my past, that I will ever hurt any woman in my present, my future, there's one word I can tell any of y'all women, especially if you do me dirty. That's BYE. Send your egg on. Bye. 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 Because what I do know, the numbers are scarce for a real good man. Let's just talk about a nigga who got a job. That part. Not only do I have a job, and it's guaranteed, it's the government, I'm also 100% disability vet. That check come in. Plus I own 3 businesses. So the job and money thing, I already beat out 9 of the niggas that you done dated already. Point blank period. So listen, telling a woman bye can crush you, a man like me. Now you ain't got to sound on to it, but where's your man like me or better than me? Where's your nigga at? Let's review this nigga to see if there's 10 things I do, there's 10 things he do. Then I tell you, see, you tell me you got a good man, I don't believe you. Let me review that nigga. Let me and him talk, man to man. And I'll tell you got a good one or not. Shoot, I ain't trying to get you. I already got what I need. I'm going to tell you whether you have a good one or not. That's the problem. See, back in the day, women, before you even dated a man, you took them to your father or your brother or your uncle. That nigga looked at them, looked them up and down, your dad looked them up and down, your uncle. Because we know we can smell the BS. When you smelling love and testosterone, we can smell the BS. Y'all don't even do that no more because unfortunately your daddy touched you, your uncle tried to rape you, or he did, and your brother was too busy playing hide and go get it with you. You don't trust the men in your family no more. Because either they don't got a job, daddy wasn't there, brother do his girlfriends wrong, and uncle, once again, he ain't no pervert. So you don't even, you don't bring them to us because you don't even trust our judgment, because what is close to you ain't doing right. Got you. But everyone ain't like that. And God did not remove all good men. He left a few of us sprinkled out throughout the cities and the states that you live in to say, make friends with them. Even if you ain't trying to be honest with us, blah, 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 make friends with them. So that way you have someone to come back and say, hey, you know what? He's my pastor. Or, hey, you know what? He's my mentor. Or, hey, you know what? He's a good friend of mine. I want you to talk to him. I'm going to tell you right now, y'all listen to me very closely. If a man would not talk to another man about taking your hand or being in your life, cut that nigga immediately. Because he got. What does a real man, why is he intimidated talking to another man that is making sure you're okay? I got some women in my life, I ain't trying to get with, ain't trying to do nothing. But I told them, if you're going to start dating, let me talk to the men you dating. Now, a couple of them didn't do it. Guess what? Guess what call I got? Help me. He trying to, who is he? When did you even get a he? And one of them, y'all, I said, you know what? This is the 5th time. Don't call me no more. Because I told you 4 other times, stop getting man and what are you scared? Because I know you hard on him. Well, it seemed like I need to be hard on him because he hard on you. And I ain't talking about a hard on. Come on. Come on. Some of y'all be having the lifeline and don't want to call it. And I know your independency means everything. You grown, you can make your own good decisions, but you lousy when it comes to choosing. You are not. If you got more than 1 husband and 3 boyfriends, boo, you are not a good chooser. Stop. You messing up life. You messing up for a lot of people. Stop. I said it. If you got 1 husband that's an ex, and you got 3 ex-boyfriends, stop. You don't need to choose for you no more. You need to make the final decision, no doubt. But you need somebody else to review your situation, who got a good pair of eyes, who want to see you make it without your eyes being closed. Because my last 3 cases, and it keeps me always in tears, and I'm trying to get emotional now, because when you as a man hit a woman. I know the power of a punch and what it would do to her eye. You do not remove the person's eye socket where the eye is hanging on one punch. I don't give a damn if you got brass knuckles on. You have to repeatedly hit for the eye to poke, protrude out. That's the kind of bullcrap us counselors got to look at. That a man, they'd be like, where he at? Where's he at? Did the cops get him? You didn't call the police? He at home? Okay, secretary, keep her here. Boom! That's it, man. Ain't no talking. Ain't no talking, dog. Ain't no explaining that. That's more than one punch, homie. I come from the street. That's more than one punch. What possessed you to beat the living snake? What? Did she sleep with your daddy and your mama together? What the hell they at? What did she do that bad? You know what? One of those side a-holes, this was his excuse. I was tired. She kept asking me where this came from. I got tired of explaining myself. I told her to leave me alone. I said, leave me alone. And then she didn't. But she ended up leaving me alone, didn't she? You know what the dude was doing? He was cheating on her. That's why he was tired of answering her question. Because he couldn't come up with no more lies. She didn't call him. And all she wanted him to do was be honest. So now she gets cheated on and she gets beaten on. What? It got to stop, y'all. Especially with our couple. This just ain't, it's 2024. That's what I told now. I ain't promoting violence in no kind of way. Let me put that disclaimer out. But I do believe that they have a place called a gun range. Yeah, they got a nice little gun range in every city. And I think every city, almost every state, have a gun law. And I think every gun law, packing states, United States, has a way for you to be able to pack and carry concealed or unconcealed. And I think that in every state, that if you find yourself in a situation, I'll say no more because I don't want to get banned from no channel. But you can read between the lines. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Listen to me. Please, ladies. Listen. It must stop. And domestic violence stops with you. You got to stop accepting that. One time is too many times. I'm telling you right now. One time is too many times. Can a person change? God can change anybody. One time is still too many times. That's just something we can't put up with no more ever again. Men, first time she do it, you just gotta let it go. I don't care. I don't care how good the coot is. I don't care how good she cook. I don't care how good she get head. First time she start throwing stuff and beating on you and hitting you with a pot and swinging a bat at you, and you ain't did nothing, but just came home on time with a pocket full of money, and she just had a bad day. Oh, hell no. Have a bad day with somebody else. Bye. B-Y-E. But dog, she won't get out of my house. Then she will 911. Or call her brother. Call her and say, hey, look, I have not touched your daughter. I have not touched your sister. I have not touched your niece. She crazy. She going to get off her. Can you please come and get her right now before I call the police? They'll come over. And she'll calm down. She'll calm down. I remember my daughter called me and said, Daddy, let me talk to you. And let me tell you before you get here, I got scratches all on me. Boy, she said, Daddy, slow down the car. I said, no, say less. Because I already told my son-in-law, nigga, if you touch my daughter, I don't give a damn what. I don't care if you throw hot water on you, nigga. You touch my daughter, it's over. Tell your damn mama bye. I already told that nigga. And my daughter, no, Dad, wasn't him. It's the girl that I called him with. I said, I slowed the car down. So when I got there, seen this little scratch, I said, that's all you got there. All of a sudden she told me, she said, oh, you ought to see her. So I looked at him, and I seen him. I said, you all right? And he was pointing, and I said, Dee Dee, no, we don't do that. No, Daddy, tell the truth. So what happened, because she know, I raised my daughter, don't put your hand on no man. But things kind of went, and she was pulling him and then swinging at the same time. So the other girl looked like, they said looked like Mike Tyson beat the Mitch Green, wasn't nice. But listen, I told my daughter, and she said, she said, Daddy, that's why I called you over here, because I'm so worked up, I want to hit him. I said, listen, hit me, I'm your daddy. Punch me. She said, I said, yeah, just punch me. Whatever you want to do to him, do it to me. I can tell. You came from me. You my seed. You my baby. Come on, hit me. I can take this. I know you. I know what's in you. I know your right cross. I know your left hook. I know what I trained you to do. Come on. She said, I can hit you. Right. You can't hit him either. Point is, you respect me as a man, as your father, respect him as your husband. You called him, leave him. She gonna go bye-bye for good. Bye. No. You called me. We gotta resolve this today. Cause we ain't going no. This is the temperature. It right here. Cause it stops with you. It stops with you. Did he hit you? No. Okay. Did you hit him? No. Before y'all get there, if you had to call me, bye. Pack your stuff. You go to your daddy. You go home to your mama. Come home with me. And the kids, we'll split them up between all of them. They got 4, 5, 15 grandparents still alive. We got them. Oh boy, boo-hooing got to happening, crying got to happening, hugging, kissing got to happen. I see, this is this bull crap I'm talking about right now. But let's get a learning thing right here. You did the right thing, you called me. I'm a man of reason. You told me the truth of what's happening. Now, how do we resolve it? I put them in counseling, because I said, I'm not going to counsel you, because I'm going to be partial. My daughter always right, son-in-law. He said, I know Miss Kobe right told me. I said, she always right. Even when she wrong as hell, she always right. So I'm going to send you to someone that's going to be impartial and going to give y'all good counseling. They went to good counseling. I'm glad to say they still married almost 10. I think they're on their 11th year anniversary. And they ain't had to do that no more and all that kind of stuff. You know, they're young. You know, it's in their early 20s and everything. Now they're in their 30s and everything is going better and everything else because we learn how, in our home, I taught my kids how to deal with conflict. I tell them how to deal with situations. I taught them how to deal with crisis. All right, they don't avoid it. They talk to it. All right, they deal with it, they counsel with it, or they tell it by. You did. So, in saying all of that, domestic violence must end today with you. Don't put up with it no more. You don't have to. If you need to get in touch with me, do it in the private chat. I know people in certain states because of my travel. I can help you. Don't sit back and take it, and you don't have to. You have help now. King Hulk is here. I will help you. I'll send you to the right people. I'll get the right people to you if you can get to them. You know, they say blink, send a SOS. We can help you. There's help in your city. There's laws in your city that you don't even know that will protect you. And I know you don't want no harm to come to them. But listen, if they have hit you, harm needs to come to them. Lawful harm before somebody who really loves you has to end up going to jail because of what they end up doing to that person. Keep your family members that you say you love so much. Keep your daddy, keep your brother. Keep us out of jail by staying out of that bull crap. It ends now. Seriously. It ends now. That's for women and men. Women, stop beating on these men. Stop it. Because when you get an alpha, you ain't going to be able to beat on the alpha. You beating these little punk Delta dudes and everything else, then you getting away with something. Cut it out, because you try to date up now. You're getting older, you cut it out. Don't even get that into practice. It's just, if you can't resolve it through conversation, then maybe you need to walk away. Like, for real, seriously. He ain't that important. You ain't all that, boo. Freedom is always more sexy than any woman or any man, period. Freedom. Freedom got hips, lips, and fingertips, baby. Freedom got the best orgasm. Freedom has the best kissing. Freedom has the best food. Freedom has the best travel. Freedom has the best beds. Trust me, freedom is the new sexy. Eyes be free now. You dig? I'm out of here. On the 25th, King Hulk, Queen Hulk will be doing the expo. We're going to be selling our brand. We're going to also be selling the exotic brand, shoes, purses, everything you see in the background, all of our workout stuff, all of that will be there at the Presley's off of Lincoln on the 25th of this month, starting at 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. 3 hours of shopping. We'll come on live, give you guys a chance to buy what you want. While we are yet setting up until the 25th, we're doing a sale, all right, even on the 25th. The price that you heard me say, this normally goes $175, we're doing $150. Queen Hulk normally goes $150, we're doing $125. So we're marking down stuff $25, some stuff even $50. A lot of the other stuff that we're selling, we only modeled it, we only wore it one time. People in the store that you bought, that outfit that you got, 9 niggas have wore that. Yeah, you didn't realize it. 9 people went to the dressing room with that. So don't come with that, well, you wore it already. What you got on, unless you shopped in the back or you got out of a plastic, somebody else done wore it too. Even the people who unbox the stuff, that's putting it on the rack, a lot of them done put on your clothes. You just didn't know it. They modeled it, see if they was gonna get it, and put it right back on that rack. Trust me, you don't know the clothing business like I do. It's ruthless out there. Some folk have wore your stuff to the club, kept the tag on it, brought it back, and put it back in the hanger. And they did not give a discount because it was name brand or was branded some kind of way, and they sold it full price with somebody else's glitter and must in it. So some of my stuff, I'm gonna do you fair. If I wore it, if you see me wear a tracksuit, if you see me even, you like this, I want that exact one. You still got my cologne, still got my deodorant on, guess what? I sell it for $125, I sell it to you for $75. I'll go ahead and mark it half price. So some of our stuff is gonna be marked half price that we've already worn, that we've already tried on, that we've already modeled, that I modeled already, or that Queen Hulk had put on or whatever, couldn't fit it. I mark it down $10, $15 because she doesn't wear it. If you don't fit, she don't wear it, but she do try it on. I mark it down another $10 or $15, maybe $20 to make sure that you still be able to get some quality stuff. Now, all of my purses, the price is gonna be what the price is. All the shoes, the price is gonna be what the price is. But the clothing, we can kind of negotiate there, all right? The workout stuff is not negotiable because that's a set price. That's what we have it set at is the lowest that it can go, right? Our whole system is $300. That's the ab roller, that's the detox, that's the pre-workout, that's the sauna suit, that's the waist trainer, 7-day meal plan, 7-day workout plan, and meet for 90 days. Let's go ahead and get 50 pounds off of it. You can do it. We can do it. I'm doing 2 days here in about, let's say 7:30, 7:45 is no later than 8 on the King Hulk channel on my TikTok, which is KingHulk5, KingHulk5. You'll be seeing me do workout part number 2, left and right obliques only. As we're doing the ab roller, we're going to be doing this the left and right oblique. We do the ab roller. What do we do today? What do we work out with on today? We did triceps for today. So you'll see me doing another little set of triceps. We're going to be doing the legs. And just kind of just breaking down what we do while we do it. Look forward to seeing you guys later tonight. Y'all have a good one. Thank you all for participating. Boy, hey, Cherie, looks good. Looks good, Cherie. It looks good. Boy, it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, y'all thought I was gonna lift my shirt up? I got members looking. Man, y'all better what? Yeah. I know some of y'all say, what kind of man is this? I be free. I'm a happy man. I don't know what kind of men y'all be dating. Well, y'all be dating the ones that's